Let's dive into a fascinating paradox, one that really defines one of the world's most incredible nations, India's unity in diversity. I mean, how can a single place with so much variety, so much difference actually hold together? Well, we're going to find out that underneath it all, there's this powerful unifying thread.
You know, the first thing that really strikes anyone about India is just its sheer, almost mind-boggling diversity. It's like a giant kaleidoscope of cultures, languages, and traditions all packed into one nation. So the big question is, how does it all work?
Okay, let's just start with the scale, because it is staggering. We are talking about over 1.4 billion people. To put that in perspective for you, that's almost 18% of the entire world's population. Every fifth person on the planet, more or less, all living within one country's borders.
And this isn't just one big, monolithic group. Oh no. In what must have been a monumental task, the Anthropological Survey of India actually identified over 4,600 distinct communities, each one with its own unique customs and ways of life.
Then there's the sound of India. It's not one language, it's a whole chorus of hundreds. It's just incredible. There are at least 325 distinct languages spoken, and they're written in 25 different scripts. You can literally travel from one state to the next and feel like you've landed in a totally different country.
So, all of this brings us right back to that central puzzle, right? With all these differences in language, food, and tradition, what's the secret sauce? What's the glue that holds this incredibly diverse nation together as one?
Well, more than a century ago, a historian named Vincent Smith really hit the nail on the head. He said the answer is found within the paradox itself. India offers unity in diversity. Now, this is the crucial part. The unity doesn't try to stamp out the diversity. It actually grows from it.
So let's see how this works in real life with a perfect, everyday example, food. We're calling this one recipe, 1,000 dishes, because it's all about finding that hidden unity on the Indian plate.
So, while India has thousands, maybe even millions of different dishes, most of them are built on a shared foundation. A common set of staple grains like the rice, wheat, millets, and pulses you see here. They form the culinary bedrock, pretty much no matter where you are in the country.
And this image of the stone window, it's the perfect metaphor. Think of those staple grains and common spices as the basic block of stone. From that one single material, artisans can create an infinite variety of intricate, beautiful, and totally unique patterns. Same idea, just in the kitchen.
Okay, from the plate, let's move to fabric. Let's see this same principle woven, literally, into the culture, this time with clothing. We're going to explore the story of the versatile sari, which is just a perfect symbol of this whole idea. You know, the concept is just beautiful in its simplicity. The sari is really just one thing, a single, unstitched length of cloth. That's the unity. But from that one simple form, you get this incredible explosion of diversity, different fabrics, weaves, colors, and hundreds of different ways of draping it.
And get this is not some modern invention. The sari is ancient. On the left, you're looking at a stone relief from centuries and centuries ago. And on the right, a woman in her daily life today. That fundamental form, that single piece of cloth, has been this constant thread through time. It's amazing.
But its versatility, it goes even further. That one piece of cloth isn't just a dress. With a few simple twists, boom, it becomes a cradle, a safe and comfortable little space for a baby. And here, you can see it adapted for work. It can be folded up and held to gather the harvest, turning a beautiful garment into a practical tool right there in the fields.
Or, in a pinch, it can offer a quick shield from a sudden downpour. This is the very essence of unity and diversity. One single object adapted in countless creative ways to meet whatever life throws at you.
Okay, so we've covered food and clothing. Now let's look at how this idea plays out in festivals. The theme here is one shared season, but with so many different celebrations, all centered around the harvest.
So, if you look at a calendar, right around January 14th, something really special happens. Pretty much all across the country, people are celebrating the exact same thing. The start of the harvest, the changing of the sun's path, this shared occasion, that's the point of unity.
But, and this is where the diversity just comes alive, that one celebration has dozens of different names and local customs. In the South, it's Pongal, with its traditions of overflowing pots of rice. Up north, it's Lohri, celebrated with huge bonfires. Elsewhere, it's Makar Sankranti, and the skies are filled with vibrant kites.
It's the same spirit, the same season, just expressed in all these beautifully different ways. For our final example, let's explore one of the most powerful unifiers there is, stories. We're going to see how India's foundational epics create this incredible unity through the simple act of being told and retold over and over again.
And when we say epic, we really mean it. These are not just simple folktales. These are massive, sprawling narrative poems, all about heroes, gods, and the fundamental questions of right and wrong, of what it means to live a good life.
Just to give you an idea of the scale we're talking about, the original Sanskrit versions of the two great epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, would fill about 7,000 pages if you printed them out together. These aren't just books, they are foundational literary pillars. And these core stories, well, they spread like wildfire. Take the fables of the Panchatantra, for example. From one original collection, you get over 200 adaptations in more than 50 languages, not just in India, but all across the world. It's one story becoming many, each one picking up its own local flavor. So, after looking at food, clothing, festivals, and stories, we come back to this. What does it really mean to see that single, unifying principle, that one, within the vibrant, chaotic, and beautiful play of the many?
The great poet Rabindranath Tagore put it absolutely perfectly. He saw it not as a problem that needed to be solved, but as a bliss to be experienced, the sheer joy of seeing that underlying unity that connects all the magnificent diversity. And that really is the story of India.